I'm telling you, man.
Hey fam, welcome back to yet another episode of I'm Telling You.
I'm telling you.
Dude, Bing Crosby, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, I like that. We're good. But yeah, as always, Philly D.
Mr. Gemini.
Yeah, we are sans Miss JD tonight. She's taking the night off. Good for her. She deserves it. She works really hard. I mean, we only pay her in high five, so we can't expect everything. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, as always, we like to start by saying, please reach out to us. We have multiple ways to do this now. You can get us at ity@directionsinmusic.org, or you can also do the humans, THEHUMANS at itystudios.com. Yeah, that'll get all three of us no matter what. You can hit us up on either one of those. But separately, you can also get Gemini.
GEMINI at directionsinmusic.org and also at itystudios.com.
Fucking right. Yeah, same thing. Philly DPHILLY at directionsinmusic.org or at itystudios.com. Doesn't matter. You're going to get us. But yeah, multiple ways to hit us up because that's what we love doing. Miss JD also, she's got her own at this point too. You can hit her up, Miss JD. That's MS. Where's MISS, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah. Miss MISSJD at itystudios.com. Yeah, that'll get her separately. You can tell her how awesome she is and the fact she puts up with our shit for fucking high fives, right? Definitely. As well as, you know what, hey, let's take this moment real quick. RoundGuysBrewery.com, like one of the dopest craft beer companies ever. They are our sponsor. Yeah, we've been, the green room was effective. We definitely had some good ass beers. Now we're going to be drinking some of his. But if you want to get Round Guys, you can hit them up, RoundGuysBrewery.com. They got sodas, seltzers, and beers. You can ship it. Oh, yeah, as well as they usually do a QR code that negates the shipping, meaning you just pay for your beer, your soda, your seltzer, and they will send it. RoundGuysBrewery.com. Hot shit.
Right
yeah, it's Dylon right there.
Right up here.
And yeah, as well as for first time listeners, if you're just tuning in, this is a 30 plus year friendship of me and Jackassery over here doing our thing, having, an ongoing continuous conversation, encompassing anything.
About Lord knows what.
Yeah, dude. Plenty of dad jokes, movie quotes, comedian quotes. We just like quoting stuff. We make drinking games out of it and do dumb shit too. But as well as we also have guests that come in, which, hey brother, what's up?
Hello.
What else did you yeah, dude, you need to tell the people who you are.
What's up? I am Jordan Freed, filmmaker and comedian, an actor. Yeah,
I do, as well as improver but
improviser and actor, I think, are one and the same sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
As an actor, we are improvising, and as an improviser, we're acting.
I love it. Shameless plug. Do you got places to get a hold of you?
Oh yeah, for sure. If you want to see my improv, go to at Late Night Hump or at Duly Noted Improv. Those are the two improv groups that I'm currently in. Duly Noted is my musical improv. Yeah, I make up songs on the spot with a bunch of very talented people who are way more musically talented than I am. I will say I'm very good at rhyming, perhaps, but other things in music I'm not great at. But come and see one of our shows; they're very fantastic. Late Night Hump, we do the interdimensional improv, which we basically take a consciousness based off of your suggestions in the audience, and we take it through space, time, and reality. So a lot of different things happen. Sometimes we're like a plunger, sometimes we're a toilet, sometimes we're the shit, sometimes we're a person cleaning the shit. We play a lot of different characters, and it's always very exciting, whoever the protagonist is. I haven't been the protagonist in a while, so who knows? Maybe the next time you see me, I will be the protagonist. That's really fun. I do that with my roommates, Brendan O'Brien and Rena Ezra, who couldn't be on this podcast tonight because they had prior conflicts, but they are very funnier than me, and they are very supportive and a great troupe. We've done sketch shows together for a very long time, and we did like sketch videos online, which you could find by searching Late Night Hump or LNH Studios on YouTube. We have a bunch of videos from the pandemic because we were living together. So it was very easy to do all those videos.
Nice.
Yeah. And I love video editing and like just using Premiere and stuff, and just making a lot of cinematic edits and doing very genre filmy type sketches where you appeal to the cinephiles. And then we have a random video called Yoga Teacher. That's like an angry yoga teacher, and it has like 87,000 views or like 100,000 views. And it's like, what do you guys think you're about to watch? Like, are you guys actually watching for the comedy, or is it this other thing?
You're right.
It's like the thumbnail is like a yoga teacher over somebody doing yoga, but it's like very much
like aggressively.
Yeah, no.
I'm yoga in your face. Oh,
yeah. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Check that out. We have some full live shows on our website, lnhstudios.com/shows. That's where you can also find our live shows. I put all of my stand-up dates there, which hopefully there will be a lot of those. By the time this comes out, I might be planning a tour across the country by that point, because I'm trying to do the road. I'm trying to get picked up by some random headliner and do opening sets all over the country. That would be very sick. I'm trying to be a headliner myself, so I'm trying to build that 30-minute to hour set right now. I have a lot of different 15-minute sets that I've been running, so I feel like that's going to add up to an hour eventually. So I'm just trying to push that through right now, run it as much as possible, and get my name out there so that people want to come and see me. Also trying to get into more films and television. By the time this comes out, hopefully I have secured some auditions and gotten into some stuff, because even this weekend I have some auditions. So who knows? Maybe I'll be releasing some more information in the future. Maybe I'll be cast.
Yeah, right.
We'll see what happens.
Yes, dude. I love hearing that kind of shit from our people, man. We've met so many super dope people that like, they freaking, I mean, to hear their stories, where they are, where they came from, and to hear them still be like humble and just like, I want to have fun and live a good life. It's just like, fuck yeah. This is what we're all about, man.
I would like to make exactly enough money to live. That is all the amount of money I would like to make. I do not need any excess money. I would really just like to be able to pay my bill.
I mean, there's a lot to be said about that, right?
My Venmo is Jordan-Freed, spelled like fried. Jordan-Freed, spelled like fried. If there are sugar daddies out there.
Sugar daddies. Yeah, no, dude, we had this guy, Mark Scheffler, super dope writer, comedian
as well.
Yeah, right. Dude, he told us this story more or less that like his life was he wanted pussy, money, and weed. I mean, I truncated it to that, but he's like, basically, he's like, I wanted to have a job that I enjoyed, so writing was pretty much like a guarantee. But he's like, but I wanted to make enough money that I could afford to always have like good sex and good weed. And he's like, so I made it. And I was like, what I heard was pussy, money, and weed. And he was like, yeah, sure. That works.
Yeah, I have a very good woman in my life, and I have very good weed. I can't complain right now. You know, right? I like my life. I have a very good cat. I live in Rutherford, New Jersey, and it's very nice in Rutherford, New Jersey. It's close to New York City. It's close to everything in New Jersey. And then like I could whip to the Jersey Shore. I could whip to Philly if I have to. I could whip up to the Hudson Valley where I'm from, 845 Warwick and whatnot. I could whip up to Beacon if I need to.
845, son.
I joked to you guys earlier. Bucks County is very much like Orange County, New York. There's a lot of similarities. There's a lot going on here. A lot of farming people, a lot of humble people, a lot of simple people. But you guys like to smoke weed and shit.
Dude, I mean, that's so, I would say like, Bucks County is, I mean, it's on several maps in a sense. You know, if you look at like the census data and all that kind of shit, dude, Bucks County has, it's this weird, hodgepodge. Cause I mean, we were talking about this before in the green room and shit. You get a very, you know, from the south to the north, from, you know, lower to central to upper, you get three different style environments. And, you know, I mean, all of them are just filled with good people though. I can say that, you know what I mean? Like, so Bucks County on that kind of, that's why I love living here, man.
Oh yeah, back where I'm from, Orange County. It's like Newburgh is Orange County, Middletown is Orange County, Warwick is Orange County, Port Jervis is Orange County, Monroe is Orange County, Chester is Orange County. These, like, anybody who's from New York knows these places are very, very different. Like, there are very different things going on in these towns. There's a lot of local politics going on, and it's very cool. I actually work at a brewery in Monroe, New York, currently. Foreign Objects. Very tasty beers. They have a lot of pale stuff going on right now, but their stouts are right on.
Dude, yeah. I mean, that's the market.
That was a weird hand signal I just did. I don't know why I did that.
What do I do with my hands normally?
I had some weird hand stuff going on. Sorry, my hands are dry. We're flipping back and forth between like winter and summer, like in February.
That will happen.
But I lived down in New Orleans for 4 years, and like that was enough moisture in the air that I never had dry skin or chapped lips. It was amazing. And then I came back to New York, and it was terrible. New York and New Jersey just dries me out. Like I'm just a sponge that you left on the side of the sink.
Oh, yeah.
Good to be here again. I am already warmed up from the green room.
Dude, that's kind of the point, man. Like, dude, because originally it was when him and I first started recording, the thing about him and I is like, it's just our conversations. It's the giving and receiving that we do with each other, like how we go back and forth. And, you know, it's never what we're talking about. It really comes down to more of how we're talking about it. And so it's become that thing where it's like, it's what we do. So, I mean, to do, you know, originally it was like, hey, let's just record us talking to us before we turn on the mics. And it just kind of became the green room, which it's like, I mean, that's what we're doing. You know, we're in the back room on the live venue, getting ready to go out and do the show, which is right now, which is what we're doing. So it's like, we would be in the green room together. We would be chilling, maybe having a beer, talking shit, like warming up, just talking about stuff, getting ready to come out and do this.
Yeah.
So, you know,
woogie.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we presented that as a whole. So not everybody does it with us. Like not everybody. Yeah, it's a conversation, man. This is why it's a talk show.
You haven't asked me any questions. I've felt very pressured to say things without questions being asked.
But dude, that's just, you can shameless plug. You can talk about whatever you want, man. Yeah, this is what we're here for. Like, we're not here to guide the conversation. We're here to have it, and whatever that comes out to be. Like,
do you want to do a silly voice or
tell a story?
Give us a tangent out of nowhere. Like, it's perfectly allowed. Actually, it's
kind of
encouraged. It is promoted.
We had a buddy of ours where he like literally just tangents the fuck out of a conversation. He's just like, I'm sorry, I have to apologize for it. He's like, whoa, hold on. He's like, first of all, never have to apologize for a tangent here. I was like, correct. Secondly, that is a really good point, good sir. It's just like, yeah, dude, we had a whole nother conversation about how Saturday morning cartoons are no longer a thing.
Wow.
It's fucking hilarious.
Right after talking about toilet etiquette.
Yeah, we did. That will happen.
Now you could just watch cartoons at any time of the day. It's effed up.
Dude, but it is.
Cartoons. You just watch it on Netflix at any time.
Well, right. Because, Cartoon Network started that. They were the first to just be like all day cartoons where it's like, why can't it be Saturday morning every day? All day.
Cartoon Network. I grew up on that out of Nickelodeon. I got to Disney Channel late. I was not a Disney Channel kid. Yeah. I'm definitely a different gen than y'all, but yeah, I was definitely watching like Hannah Montana and stuff when I did get to Disney Channel. But before that, I was like a Drake and Josh guy.
Dude, I love Drake and Josh. Dude, those guys are fucking dope.
Yeah, Drake and Josh is sick.
Yeah, plus the one guy, Josh.
I grew up on SpongeBob. I watched SpongeBob. Like I was the demographic that got SpongeBob.
I watched that shit too. Though. Oh, dude, it is. It's like it's like the second or third longest running animated show. Was there something
for like older people that appealed to like that got people to be like, oh, I'm going to look at this network?
Ren and Stimpy. Right.
Like there were some crossover cartoons, right? That were like kind of adult cartoons.
Dude, I think pretty much all cartoons are adult cartoons. On some, except for the Teletubby type shit. Yeah. Well, dude, because when my kid was
the references from like Tiny Toons.
Oh, fuck yeah, I love Tiny Toons. But when my kid was like 2 and 3 and stuff, we would watch Curious George and Dr. Seuss and all the PBS shit. And we would watch it together. So like Dora the Explorer and all that kind of stuff and fucking Arthur and whatever. So I mean, dude, as an adult, I was just like, this is some good shit right here. Mm-hmm. I am loving this. Arthur is very insightful.
Now you just have a bunch of animated films. Yeah, if I have children, I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to watch all of these art house animated films. I'm going to expose you to the best animated films. You're going to be a cinephile, my son.
But dude, I mean, because that's like, so we were talking earlier about how like influences change you and stuff. I mean, when we were on break, how it was like the music and everything. Dude, it's the same thing when it comes to designing, whatever your art is, whether it's an actual movie, full length, sketch comedy, quick little anime, like whatever you're into, whatever you're doing. I mean, your art is your art, but
the fact that you new.
Dude, there are no original ideas anymore.
It's all copied from somewhere else.
More or less. But
where are you copying from? What homework are you cheating off of?
Yeah, but so do you know shit? But that's the thing though, is like when you get to that level of you're almost showing homage because it is an influence and you're aware of it and you pay respect to it. Dude, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I love that kind of shit because I mean, that's pretty much all we get nowadays. But
definitely, I feel like, anytime I make a film, it is definitely like paying homage to some other type of film, or it is something that I wanted to put my own spin on for sure. And like stand up, obviously, it's modeled off of the greats, and then you put your own spin on it, and then you go down your own paths and you talk about your own stuff and like what you care about or whatever. Yeah, but yeah. Shout out Mitch Hedberg, one of the greats and inspiration. Somebody who I definitely watched a lot.
We quote Mitch all the fucking time. My favorite is the escalators. He's like, escalators can never break; they can only become stairs. It's like, what they could do? Put up a sign that's like, escalators temporarily out of order, or escalators temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. It's like, are you shitting me?
Yeah, he's somebody who needs like I feel like they're going to do a Mitch Hedberg documentary soon or something like that.
Ryan?
There needs to be, I think.
He deserves it.
He I was definitely fascinated by him, and I did not realize he was dead when I started getting into him. Oh, so it was like really sad because I was just like, oh damn, like this guy's great, and then I was like, oh, he died in 2005. No,
yeah, right.
Like, this sucks, damn. But then I recently, like a couple years ago, looked up the film that he made. That was also very wild. I don't know if you watched this film. It's pretty crazy. It's like at a fast food joint.
Get off the shit! Damn it, JD! Swear to God. Yeah, no. See, this is normally where I'd be like, hey, look this up. She would show it to us, and I'd be like, hey, put that in the chat for us to remember later. And then
we might actually have to write something down.
No, it's a great film. Like he was definitely great, and it's like I definitely don't want to be the 27 club. Shout out. Hopefully, I'm at 28 whenever this comes out.
Fuck, dude, bro, we've talked. Yeah,
the 27 club.
Yeah, all the time, dude. You gotta fucking.
I'm not good enough to be in the 27 club, so I won't die at that point.
I mean.
Well, what's the claim though? It was like crossroads, like you sold your soul to the devil, and
with what's his
fortune and fame.
Well, fuck, I forget his name.
But then when your time runs out,
that's a good ass thing. But see, dude, you made a good point. This is why I don't watch shit on fucking Netflix anymore, because I would like be cruising through shit, find something like, oh, this looks dope, start watching it, and there'll only be like 1 or 2 seasons, and I'm like, oh, there's not a oh, this has been canceled for 5 years. Oh. Thank you, Netflix.
Canceling isn't a bad thing, It's just
dude, Cowboy Bebop. Are you fucking kidding me?
It lets you move on to another show. I did not watch Cowboy Bebop, so maybe that got canceled because I didn't watch it. Damn it,
dude! It was my fault.
It was my fault,
dude. The true fans of Cowboy Bebop were like, that shit was on point and fucking dope. I can't wait for season 17. Like, dude, how far is this thing gonna run? And yeah, as soon as I finished watching, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I saw my friend. He's like, yeah, it's already been canceled. I was like, fuck you, Netflix. Dude, I think it was like a month later I canceled Netflix because I was like, this is bullshit.
How many seasons are there, or how many episodes of the original are there?
Oh my God, dude.
Seasons. Seasons for seasons.
As well as comic books.
I know comic books.
Dude, it's a whole thing. Started, right? Cowboy Bebop is a whole franchise.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I got the
Yeah, I remember hearing about Cowboy Bebop back in the day.
Dude, the OG animated the full length movie is in the it's in the 300. For real. Yeah, it's like a once a year almost. I gotta watch. It's a really dope one. I love it. I mean, the story behind it, because dude, it really does tell the dichotomy of man, but also the idea of what it is to have capitalism and, you know, the interjection of that and what it is to have machinery. So it's like, dude, there's so many different levels and it's all balanced within this beautiful expression of, you know, animation. It's just fucking dope, man.
Wow.
It's like, dude, it's one of the OG animes. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. No, I worked at a library for a long time, so I put all the manga back.
I was a Voltron fan.
I mean, yeah. Fucking.
Like Voltron. Yeah.
No.
What?
No, what's the other one? Not Voltron. There's also the 5. It's not just the 5 Tigers. It's the Power Rangers shit, right?
Oh,
the reboot.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck no. Bullshit. Yeah. Wah. But dude, that's so going back to the influence things, man. Like him and I, we're very like vaudevillian, slapsticky, dad jokey, like really dry wit, stupid shit. I mean, dick and fart jokes too, but you know, intelligent dick and fart jokes sometimes.
Well, I mean, I grew up on Monty Python. I mean, so you're talking about it's an intelligent humor, but it's also like really tongue in cheek and really just goofball off the wall.
Yeah, but also Richard Pryor and George Carlin and shit like that.
Insightful. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Intelligent comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the dope shit.
They paved the road.
Dude, I mean, on so many levels. I mean,
so now 1 million people can be a comedian. Thank you for paving the road. Now there's so many people, and I'm one of them. We're just a bunch of sperms trying to get to the egg. All of us comedians, we're just trying to get that egg. Most of us are going to die along the way.
That will happen. Yo, bro, give me some of that cider, John.
Cider John is a little epic.
Oh, yeah, we've been drinking this for a while now.
A little bathtub cider.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this right here. This is a thing.
This right here.
I'm not into cider, but bro, if it's like 80 proof and you drink it from a flask, I'm just saying.
If it's not,
I guess it's basically like Applejack, but sweeter.
You know what?
If it's not sealed, then you know it's going to fuck you up. If it's not an official seal that's been boiled.
Yeah, right.
If you got it from some guy down the street, you know it's going to fuck you up.
You just spiked your homebrew beer.
Yeah, I took a shot from the flask and then popped a shot into the beer.
America.
Right? Dude, well said, good sir.
All right.
All right.
The only place where you could say the government sucks. Hell yeah. Let's keep it up.
Dude, that's not true, man. There's so many other places you can say it. I mean, they'll kill you for it, but you can say it.
You can absolutely say it.
But dude, you know, I mean, like this goes back to fucking like Singapore when that kid fucking did the graffiti and shit and they caned him. He fucking earned that shit. There's hardcore rules against that. And it's like, bro, you got a spanking in front of everybody. Take your lickings and walk on. Like lick your wounds, shut the fuck up. Next.
Free Cannon Kid.
Dude, dude, he deserved it. He was a little bitch. Just saying. And I'm not even going to redact that either.
I will not speak on the topic.
I can, dude. I live that shit. I remember seeing it like in the news and I was just like, because I mean, dude, at that point I'd already been like a bomber. So, I mean, I was already like damn near a scratcher in a sense where it was like, I was like, you know, bottom of the fucking feeding pool as far as doing graffiti. So my work was shit in comparison to anybody. However, it's like, dude, I was better than a tagger. I was, you know, but I wasn't quite a bomber.
Banksy is a sellout.
Fucking good for him, bro. That could have been that literally could have been his goal the entire time.
It's art. I mean, if he's still
how rich do you think he is? Do you think he lives in a cave? Do you think he lives in a mansion? What do you think he does?
I don't think about any of that stuff.
You're just like his art is progressive and triggerous.
It's progressive.
It's
provocative.
It makes people think. Yeah,
it's provoking feelings.
Dude, but I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. Cause when he first started popping out and shit, I mean, the bomber in me where it's just like throwing shit up, man. It's like, dude, respect, because we've had this discussion. Like in hip hop, there's the 5 elements and graffiti is one of them. But the big part of hip hop is to elevate your culture. So there's education and unity involved in that. So graffiti is supposed to be the artistic expression and extension of that. So, you know, it's like respect for that. So, I mean, he's throwing like when he was doing his shit, that was straight hip hop he was throwing on the wall, man. Respect.
Yeah. No, that's I definitely want to be more of a documentarian. I feel like that's like I'm so like unartistically inclined. Like I can't do shit with my hands or painting or anything.
That's
like
what
that.
I don't really do with my hands.
Yeah, no, but I feel like I should just carry a camera in more places. You know, I feel like that's how I can help. You know, like somebody's building a new skate park or some shit. Like I'll bring a camera.
You play to
stand off to the side and just hang out,
make demos for kids and shit. It'd be fucking fire, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a hot idea right there.
It's the power of the lens.
Bro, do you have any idea how many hits you get on YouTube just throwing up demo for kids, like local kids at a skate park? Like you?
No, I don't know that. I should start doing that. That's smart.
That's what I'm saying, man. If you want to like blow
Money
up for,
mind, I'm gonna be a billionaire by next year. Oh shit.
Hey, as long as you remember the little guys that helped you out with that, throw us some love, bro.
No, if you guys get me $1 million, I'll give you at least 75% of that.
Again, he only needs enough money to live.
Like I said, that. Yeah, no. Like if I had $250,000, oh my God, my life would be so good. Wow. Shit.
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Dude, that kind of money, like I'm buying property.
I don't even need $1 million. The Bare Naked Ladies made a song about $1 million like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. When the fuck that song came out? Like, I just need like $250,000. Like, just give me enough to live for like 2 years without having to worry about being broke and like saying no to everything. Shout out my Venmo, Jordan Dash Freed.
Oh, that's fucking funny, bro. Dude, that's, oh man. Yeah, and see, like
my girlfriend doesn't like that bit. She's like, it's not cute to like not have money. You gotta stop making those jokes. Well, you're too old to make those jokes.
But see, there's something to be said about like the law of attraction in that sense, where you're constantly making that statement. You know, we were talking about the reticulum activation center. If you constantly have that as a frame of reference, you basically teach your brain that that's what you want.
Yeah.
So there is a truth to it to that, but at the same time, it's like, dude, fucking funny is funny. So who gives a shit, right? Like,
this is very true. Sometimes I write things and then they happen in real life. Sometimes they become true.
Bro.
That's
what was that movie?
Stranger Than Fiction.
Yes. Thank you.
It's in the top 300.
Starring Pharrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell, fucking Emma Stone, Queen Latifah.
Yep.
Hells yeah. She's in that motherfucker.
I worked with Queen Latifah.
Oh, is she nice?
Yeah, the Equalizer. Hell yeah. She actually got mad at me because I had my mask on. I was still wearing my, because it's like COVID safe on movie sets.
Well, yeah,
so, like, you have to wear a mask in between sets or in between shots. And I still had it up and she was like, hey, your mask. Take it off.
Because she wants to see you. That's dope. Yeah,
she wants to see my beautiful face. Thank you, Queen Latifah.
Shout out to Queen Latifah. Yeah, right?
I didn't get to see her when I worked on Hustle. I saw her on The Equalizer, though.
Dude, that's dope, bro.
Awesome. She's cool.
Dude, that's hot shit, bro. Good to you, man.
No, I do a lot of background work, but trying to do bigger roles. Trying to say some lines.
But that's where you got to do it from, man. You got to network. I mean, doesn't matter what you're doing. You got to get in with the people and you got to like learn. You got to be part
Somebody's got to be a background actor. You know, I'm not above that. I'll do that. I'll do that until somebody wants to hire me as a principal actor.
What was it? Fucking J-Lo was one of the Laker girls and fucking on In Living Color, and then actually got a full career out of it.
She was one of the dancers on In Living Color.
Yeah, well, she was back up. She was one of the. She wasn't even front row. I don't think. Like she was in the back row or some shit. I don't fucking.
But if you do want to see me in a credited role, you could go to Netflix. Madoff, Monster of Wall Street. I'm in that as the young Peter Madoff.
Are you for real?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
It's on the front page of Netflix for a sec. Yeah. First episode, young Peter Madoff. Third episode, uncredited SEC agent.
They recycled. Oh, that's fucking dope.
It used to be first as uncredited SEC agent, and then they brought me back because I looked like young Peter Madoff.
Like, hey.
I taught Bernie Madoff how to use computers so he could rip off all these millionaire motherfuckers.
Dude, that's dope shit, bro.
Yeah, no, it was very cool.
Dude, that is hot shit.
I got to work with one of my favorite directors.
Who's that?
Joe Berlinger. He's a great documentarian. He made the Paradise Lost series.
Paradise Lost. What was that? Was
That was about the Memphis Three. The kids who were accused of satanic killings of elementary school kids.
Dude,
It was the stepfathers. It was the stepfather the whole time.
You're right.
They blamed the kids who liked Metallica. Joe Berlinger got them out of jail. He literally exonerated people.
Dude, that is dope.
And I got to work with him. I got to work with the director who exonerated people.
That's fucking.
I'm already in the industry.
Right, bro?
No.
That's fucking bragging rights, homie.
No, it's sick. It's very cool to work with people who it's like, oh shit, I remember like watching this movie like with my dad, like in the basement of my house, and like being like, oh, this is a great documentary. Like I would love to make films, you know? And then you work with somebody like that and you're like, oh wow, he's just right there. Whoa.
How was your experience with him?
It's just like, I was just doing like reenactment stuff. So it wasn't like very intense, you know? But no, he's like a cool dude. Like he was very nice.
Did you get applauded when you were finished? And they're like, cut, done, you're wrapped, you're out of here. Like,
nah, I was like very much there for like a day or two. Yeah, I wasn't there for a very long time. So I didn't get the affection of the cast and crew. But I don't blame them. It was like in a nice little studio in Jersey City. Parlay Studios. Shout out Parlay Studios. Yeah. But there's a lot of production going on in the Hudson Valley, New Jersey, and everywhere. No, it's good. Worked on Poker Face. I got renewed for another season. So that's just good because that's like shooting where I'm from. Haven't watched the episode that I'm in, but it should be soon. Yeah.
Dude, awesome,
I've also been in a lot of on the case with Paula Zahn, which is like a true crime reenactment show. I do a lot of like strangling people and like
That's good.
I do a lot of murdering. that was what I was known for On the Case with Paula Zahn. I play white perpetrator looking for new perp. Park
Strangler
killer,
#1.
motel killer. No, that was a very fun show. That was like got me a lot of screen time. I was also on Judge Jerry. I had to settle a dispute. You can look that up on YouTube. They used my real name in it too. I thought they just used your first name. Like they used my full name. I had to sue somebody in Bucks County. Yeah. Check that out. Check that out on Judge Jerry. I had to sue somebody because they didn't pay me for some video editing work and they just skipped town. And I was like, I like literally went to your house 3 days and you didn't pay me. And they were just like, I decided to go with a different editor. And I was like,
we're going in a different direction.
and I was like, but you still have to pay me. Like I drove an hour and a half to your place during COVID. And I was just like going to your house. She was just like, sorry, just don't have the time. But then once a TV producer says, hey, do you want to do this case?
Oh, yeah.
Like this guy wants to sue you on TV. So then she, took my suit on TV and then I got my money.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I got my money from Judge Jerry. Shout out Tulane Roll Wave. He went to the same school as me. Different years. Jerry Springer. Jerry. Did you guys know that Jerry Springer was a judge now?
Are you serious?
I had no idea.
Yeah,
JD, get off the shit.
Sorry. He was a mayor in Cincinnati in the past, so he has a political past. Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of funny to, I was so nervous. Like if you watch the clip online, like I literally have like murder face. My girlfriend calls it. She's just like, yeah, you look very nervous. You look like you're going to murder somebody. And it's like, yeah, I thought I wasn't going to get the money. Like, what would you think if you were going into court and you're like, I worked and did not get paid and you might not pay me today and I'm going to embarrass myself on TV and be one of those people who goes on the TV judge show.
The judge is like,
off,
see.
yeah.
And it's Jerry Springer, no less, the guy who tells people to like strip and show their titties. And it's like, he's going to not give me my money. Are you serious? But I understand he comes from Tulane. He's obviously going to tell people to show them his titties. The New Orleans attitude. Show me your titties, tourists.
That's
All
just how
right.
we
What's
roll.
next question? Next question. I know it's not an interview show. What's the next question? Lightning round.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
This was definitely my most animated podcast. I've been on a lot of podcasts recently, but you guys definitely got some different stuff out of me.
Bro, this is what happens here, man.
Some different.
Stinks like sex in here. Super Troopers, drink. Sorry. Had to do that. Yeah, no, dude, seriously, that's the very much like that's our common compliment. It's or I wouldn't even say compliment. It's our continuous statement about what we do here. You know, I mean, it's now our. He said it jokingly, but I now ran with it as our slogan. It's like, if you want to feel human, come see us. Like it's just a bunch of buddies sitting around a fucking table drinking beers, bullshitting.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's literally what we're doing. Right?
We didn't even make it to our second recorded episode where we were talking about consciousness.
That will happen. Super Troopers, drink! See, I'm telling you, bro.
It's kind of been a repeating theme. I mean, because it's just...
Stop it!
Exactly.
I will throw shit at you. Fucking got distracted by the repeater. Super Troopers, drink! God damn it! Yeah, we're definitely going to need fucking under 5%ers. It is going to be rough.
I met the kid from the original Super Troopers.
The kid?
He was dating somebody I knew.
Which kid?
I don't know. He was like a child in it. I don't remember what.
Oh, like from the bear scene. Hey, bear!
Yeah.
Bear fucker! Oh, yeah!
Maybe. You know, that's when I realized actors are like one of us, you know? And now I'm an actor, just like one of us.
Dude, I love Broken Lizard though, because I mean I have their movies, Puddle Cruiser, Club Dread, Super Troopers 2, which we're due to rewatch that, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like,
no, that's definitely a cult classic. Super Troopers is like a great movie. And it's also like when I used to watch Comedy Central all the time when I had cable, like that was something that was always on, like a Comedy Central movie.
Yeah, like after 10 o'clock, so they could swear and shit.
Oh, yeah. And just drinking the maple syrup, just like all that crazy stuff. Yeah.
Don't forget to cup the balls.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hey, Laurel. Hey, don't use that boyfriend voice with me.
Yeah,
Give me 6 schlitzes. Open bore, bro.
Open bore.
I was the first generation to grow up with cable and streaming. So I literally have been able to watch more than anybody has ever been able to watch in the history of the world.
And that's bragging rights, I feel like.
So somebody should pay me to produce a film.
Did you see that? Did you see how like he dude? We love.
I've literally watched.
We need more beers, bro. We should have.
I've watched thousands of hours of film.
I don't want that.
Oh,
I want more of your beers, bro.
But they're in the fridge. Go get one.
You're closer. Not it.
Take me home.
Take off the headphones. Otherwise, you'll fucking
to the place I was brewed.
Oh.
Brew.
Sweet Virginia.
Yeah, I don't know. I was doing a little parody song.
Dude, you know what? Fucking Artie Hoffman told us that we should do parody songs in our puppet show. It was like one of his things. So I don't know if that was him or him channeling one of like.
He was telling the future. Yeah, he was seeing an alternate timeline.
May have been.
Do you guys think all of this has happened already?
Well, but that's the thing is all things and anything's all, possibilities have happened, will have happened, are happening.
No, I mean, do you think this specific moment has already happened? Are we watching this as a projection?
Dude, I mean, so that goes back to what we were talking about with like simulation theory and shit like that. And I mean, so while there's evidence, and this is why we're fucking limited on that shit because we have to go within our construct or our understanding of this construct. And logic seems to be one of the best means to do so. So in that regard, it's like, we can't.
I hate you.
We can't.
Of course, you pull up a stout. Can you open up? Sure.
We can't prove or disprove.
Damn it.
But I mean, it's like
I can't say no to a stout. Sorry.
And his are pretty decent. I'll be honest, because I'm not a stout guy. But that's the thing is like, I mean, the fucking the movie, the Disney movie, Sorcerer's Stone, right, with fucking Nicolas Cage and what was it?
Harry Potter?
No, it's not. It's yeah, the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Sorcerer's Apprentice, yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say
the Philosopher's Stone. Was that what you were?
No, I was about to say screw you, but after you JD, but I can't.
Get off the shit!
Get off this shit! No, she deserves
That's
it.
J.K. Rowling, by the way.
She deserved it, but
We're anti J.K. Rowling. She hates trans people.
This is why I don't watch fucking anything. But yeah, so anyway,
she says trans women are not women.
So in the Sorcerer's
She believes in wizards, but she doesn't believe in trans women.
I do this again. Going
it's the
back,
one thing she can't conceive. She's like, everything else can exist. There could be goblins that rule the banks.
Orcs are real.
I try not to judge, but I do love her stories.
But yeah, no, it's Sorcerer's Apprentice. In the,
even Daniel Radcliffe said fuck J.K. Rowling. Sorry, move on.
See, if JD was here, we could look this up. But like, is this fact check this? But no, so
literal Harry Potter said he doesn't believe in the writer of Harry Potter anymore. He's like, don't buy the video game. No, I'm probably gonna buy the video game. Fuck J.K. Rowling. I need a new Switch game. I have a Switch and I never play it because I just don't like the games I have. The new Smash is not as good as the old Smash. Sorry, I interrupted what you were saying.
Dude, no, I got you sidetracked that thought of Sorcerer's Apprentice with the fucking the Family Guy's version of Star Wars with like Magic Johnson, where it's like
I haven't watched Star Wars. Oh, I've watched the Star Wars, the first made.
The original Star Wars.
And then also the one that was made when I was a child.
Well, so I mean,
that's it.
But that would have been because that would have been the OG3.
I'm not a fantasy guy. I'm very anti-fantasy.
It's all good.
You know what I do want to talk? New York Mets baseball. We're gonna win the World Series. Put your life savings on us winning the World Series. I already placed a bet.
So anyways, fucking Sorcerer's Apprentice, they talk about how magic is not really magic. There's frequencies that, as molecules that vibrate and they create this mass or perception of mass. And we talk about we also talk about how everything we perceive is based within light. Well, that means that the things that we are seeing are fractals of light because it's how the molecules are interacting with light that allow us to perceive it as shapes and systems. So it's like, how can you say that simulation theory isn't correct? I mean, that's why, I love fucking Elon. Elon says there's a 1 in a billion chance that this isn't a simulation. You know what I mean? So it's like, holy shit.
God is simulation, right? Like the idea of God technically is a simulation. The idea of God technically is a simulation, right? If you're like, I know we're not
like fucking Artie. I had to push the mic out.
No, sorry. I get very lagged when I have a chocolate stout.
That will happen,
amongst other things. But
Super Street knows.
But no, I used to be more of an atheist, and now I definitely think of simulation and other things, and I'm like, well, knowing computers and how much it takes to make computerized things, I'm like, wow, to create humanity or create atoms and create all of this stuff, like that takes a lot of power, and that takes somebody probably with intention, but I'll never know. Dude, never in my lifetime will I know. Somebody may know like in thousands of years, but I will not be the person who knows.
This is why I love a lot of the new science right now. A lot of the new math equations to
things are starting to converge.
Well, so it's getting to a point where what they're discovering, because I'll tell this story to equate it to the easiest. Looking deeper into black holes on a mathematical scale of how much energy or information is based within a black hole.
I'm in a committed relationship. I'm not allowed to look into black holes
anymore.
You
said black holes.
Sorry. Continue. Yeah.
But the amount of knowledge or information that have to be for what it was consuming as well as what it would take to express it was identical. It was basically like the inverse. And so more and more as science is kind of going through things, we're kind of coming to this place where it's like for something to be nothing or something, it has to be exactly what it is. And it's like, it takes just as much information or knowledge or energy to make that of what it is. So what it takes to do it is what it is. And it's just like, well, yeah, no shit. I mean, it's like saying it takes all of these atoms to make this up. Yeah, we're fucking aware of that. But you can break it down from what seems to be a perception level to what's now a mathematical level. So now we're starting to break it down on multiple sciences that expresses that this really is a simulation.
Yeah, I think just DNA alone proves it. Like, how could there be like codes and stuff?
Well, and it's not to say that this isn't real, not to say that we're not interacting, we can't feel these things, like that there isn't that actual perception or interpretation of it, but
it's like on a quantum level, like the deeper we look, the more is there.
And the more it interacts with us, the more
there was a time when we thought the unsplittable was the atom. That's why we called it atomus.
Yeah, the
like
one
uncuttable. Like that's where Adam got its name
catches
from.
bullets with his teeth.
But now you think about it, and like we can see all kinds of stuff
there's the
on a subatomic level, and now quantum physics is telling us all kinds of stories that it's like it just. I mean, and this is where I say where the interesting area for me, and I'd mentioned this to you before in our conversation, was that area where science and philosophy and religion kind of all merge.
They're all saying the same shit with different vocabulary.
But that weird area where everything just kind of disappears into, like that space right there. That's
not a black hole.
That's what.
Oh, do you see what I did there?
Black holes are also in there.
I got a website for that.
Oh God.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I'm not a TikTok kind of a guy, right? Like I don't like fucking movies, TV, like all the new shit.
Rel Chosen, I'm plugging his TikTok.
I don't know about any of that. However,
he has some good stuff about your frequencies. It sounds like conspiracy
talking about my
stuff, but I like it.
No. What do you mean, you people?
What kind of frequency are you talking about?
But no, I saw a bunch of
once a month.
There was a TikTok mashup. I think actually JD sent it or something, where it was like a bunch of different high schoolers that were doing the Pornhub drum beat. And it was just like one after another. And it was just like, I don't know how the fuck it is, but like, they fucking just like, they bang it out and they just like the entire audience of a high school is just like, oh, and it's just like, you all are like 16. Come on. I don't know. It's like insert not Morgan Freeman's voice here.
Yeah. I miss being excited about things. I used to have joy.
Dude, but you know what? When you said that, the thing that popped in my mind is like, that's why I don't watch any new movies or shows or anything. Like, dude, one of the last good things, which you just told me today, man, fucking American Saga, Wu-Tang is back. Like,
yeah, it's back today.
Worked on that. Hell yeah. I worked a strip club scene, probably in the season.
Ass and titties.
Well, that's a good land right there.
Dude.
That was my first time ever in a real strip club.
But didn't you
really?
Well, no, we're literally in the fucking kitchen bullshitting, and he's just like, yeah, it was really weird because it's like, all right, ready, titties out, okay, and it's like, scene's done, titties back, all right, we'll be back in 5 people, and it's just like, that's actual stage direction, titties out, titties back, titties out.
So sometimes people would be like they would just like, because they were strippers, the actresses, they were like not putting them away. And
it's like,
and they're just like, come on, you have to put them away. You have to. It's hard.
It's a prop.
You can't leave them out. Stop, please. We are not shooting. You have to put them away.
Yeah, this is now indecent exposure.
You don't know the types of people extras are. You need to put those away.
Right. Wait a minute. No, that's fucked up.
No, I love my SAG. I love my Screen Actors Guild brothers. Oh, yeah. This is my first year I'm going to vote on awards. I'm so excited.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Still, leave them titties out, please. That'd be beautiful. Thank you.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth on titties.
Dude, I tell you, I mean, all right, so this one time I'm out at the club with me and my dudes, and
why is he still staring at me?
Dude, I bring up a point to my dude. So this one very nice young lady, I mean, very personable. We had great conversations, like nice experience, but she was also like, she's pointing at her breasts and she's like, they're real. And we're just like, okay, cool. She's like, I mean, yeah, you can feel them. And I'm just like, fuck it.
It's a trap. This is the trap.
Right. No, but so, and I literally, as I get done with the scenario, because it was one of my older dudes was sitting next to me. And he's, I think he's like 15, almost 17 years older than me. So he's like almost 2 decades. And we get done with the experience and I look at it, I was just like, not for nothing. He's like, if a lady says, go ahead and fill him. I mean, as a gentleman, he's like, no, fill him. They put him out. They say you're a gentleman. I was like, you know what? I wanted to say that. However, just checking in with an old head. Appreciate you, bro. Dude, if a lady wants you to caress her bosoms, especially in that scenario, in that specific construct,
I can't really claim anything right in this context. I might actually need to, maybe put it in my mouth or something too. Maybe lick around the
fucking grandma's boy. Jonah Hill just like sucking on titty he's just like, and Larry sucked his first boob. Yeah, 22 hours, people. 22 hours.
I plead the fifth.
Redacted. Good times.
That's Freudian stuff going on there.
Dude, I mean, I'm old enough at this point. I have some stories. Some of them I admit to, some of them I do not.
What happens in Vegas?
I mean, so I've told a few Vegas stories. I've told some very mild Vegas stories. They were not very
certain
mild.
Things that happen in Vegas.
True.
I lived in New Orleans for 4 years. There's tons of stories I can't tell.
Well, dude, that's why I always love The Hangover. He's like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except herpes. That shit comes back with you.
Comes back with you.
Well, that's his fucking advice. It's like, that's because, you get into that later in the scene where it's like, yeah, some guy threw his mattress out. Some guys can't handle Vegas. It's like, dude, yeah, some people fucking can't handle Vegas, bro.
Shout out Zach Galifianakis, also a comedic icon, comedic inspiration.
We're the
live at
best
the
friends.
Live at the Purple Onion.
He's been killing me with all the shorts that they've been putting out for the.
Dude,
between two ferns or whatever that he does.
Oh yeah.
Dude, 2 of my favorite things from him is one, Fat Jesus. That one cracks me up. And the other one in that same exact set, he's sitting behind the piano and he's like, I have a roommate that's Asian. And every time she comes home, I play. Is that racist? And that's like the whole fucking joke. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Yeah.
Live at the Purple Onion.
The Purple Onion.
Everybody needs to watch Live at the Purple Onion. Zach Galifianakis. That is one of the greatest stand-up specials of all time.
I mean, dude,
I will plug it on every podcast that I'm on for the rest of my life now.
Dude, but that's the same as like Mitch Hedberg, man.
No, definitely. They were doing similar things for sure, but they put different spins on it.
Dude, that's like the same as like Stephen Wright, George Carlin. I mean, fucking Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, George Lopez. Fucking love me some Lopez, dude. He's fucking hilarious.
Jordan Freed, check him out.
Yeah,
go see a show. He does them all over. Specifically, Annabella's House of Mozzarella. Probably at this point, when you're looking at this podcast, hypothetically,
Annabella's House of Mozzarella.
Yeah, I do shows at this place, and the owner is a lounge singer who sings Frank Sinatra style music in between comedy sets.
Yes.
Nice.
There's a lot going on.
That is old school as fuck, man. I will fuck with that shit. That's like some Goodfellas shit.
February 25th, come through.
There's a lot going on.
For you guys, not for the listeners. For the listeners, maybe it's March 4th, maybe it's March 25th, maybe it's past that date. But we don't know when it's going to come out, but one day it will
have to check online before time.
But LNHstudios.com/shows for the information. If you've listened this far into the podcast, you have gotten your information from the place.
I literally got fucking old school where he's like, yeah, maybe it's just white cotton or, maybe it's like, French cut, like, geez, maybe it's something I haven't even heard of yet. It's, maybe I don't even know, Oh my God. Oh God, Jesus fuck. I love Will Ferrell. I fucking love Dave Chappelle so hard.
I also watched Elf like 6 times over the holiday season, so I'm a little Will Ferrelled out.
So, here's the deal. Like, I grew up in the era of like TBS becoming an actual fucking network where it introduced the first ever
Temple
24 hours.
Sorry, that was my hometown temple, TBS. No. Temple Beth Shalom. No, continue. Sorry. I'm a little off the chocolate stout, so to speak. I'm a little off the stout.
Jesus
It's
Lord.
like dark chocolate, isn't it?
Dude, TBS, dude. So
I never
Christmas
thought I would
Story.
want to drink a beard.
A beard?
Beard, yeah, it's Merlin's beard.
Oh yeah, no, Merlin's beard. There you go. Shout out, Merlin.
Oh,
But yeah, no, dude. Like, so I very much grew up TBS style, 24 hours fucking Christmas Story, and I still to this day will do that. However, dude, Elf is really starting to edge itself in there where it's like that might become like I might have to start doing like a 50-50,
regular.
like 12 hours Christmas Story, 12 hours Elf.
Why do people not think about these other ones though? I mean, like
What other ones?
Gremlins.
Oh, bro.
Not a traditional Christmas Story, but still.
No, bro. The real cinephiles, yes. We celebrate them year round, just like we celebrate Christmas year round. Because when we find that like really crazy, they're just like literally digging deep into the fucking $5 bin and your fucking feet are sticking out like dangling and kicking and shit. Dude, you find that one copy and you're just like, bro, I found this for $5. I had to get it for you. And you just like and it's like fucking July. Dude, it's like Christmas. And it's a Christmas fucking movie. That's not a Christmas movie that you got in July for your. That's fucking beautiful, man. The cinephiles get that shit.
Elf is like the perfect movie. It's just the easiest. It's the easiest concept. Guy who thinks he's an elf goes into real world where elves don't exist.
Do the 4 fucking food groups.
It's so
sugar,
easy.
maple syrup.
It's always going to be funny. It's never going to not be funny to have a guy who's like tall as hell, just being like an elf who's selling out.
Dude, it's the Mary Poppins. So the Mary Poppins is the reverse, where it's like a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. And as they're saying down, they're actually singing up note. So it's like cognitive dissonance. That's what makes it funny. Write that down. JD, get off this shit! God damn it.
How many times are you going to say that today?
Shout out global warming, cognitive dissonance every day.
Dude, no, my favorite joke about cognitive dissonance is a husband is talking to a wife and he's like, I don't understand. How can you be happy and sad at the same time? Like, this is the dumbest thing ever. I can't believe this shit. He's like, oh yeah, I heard that John, the neighbor, has a small dick. Like, I think I got a bigger dick than him. She's like, yeah, you do. And he's like, all right. Hey, wait a minute. Cognitive dissonance. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I got a bigger dick. But wait, how do you know? Son of a bitch! All
Get off this shit!
Get off this shit! Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
All right. All right.
Dude, yeah, hell yeah, dude.
All right.
The thing I like about high school girls is I keep getting older. They stay the same age. All right. No.
Some people say I look like Matthew McConaughey.
Some people tell me I look like Fetterman.
Shout outs Fetterman.
I've also been told
I don't know if that was this podcast or the last one, but shouts Fetterman.
Dude, I've also been heard Goldberg. I don't know. I'm like, wait, so fucking big, tall, bald white guys? Are you trying to tell me that all white people look alike? Because I already agree with that idea. But however, I'm asking you, is that what you're saying? Because that's racist.
I think that's possible.
But if I say
it wasn't me. I don't know.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Banging on them. Come on.
I don't judge.
Yeah, you do. You're just weak at it. So I'm telling you, I got to get my score sheets. 3.4. Like America scores a 3.4.
It's all about the
it's all about the base.
It's all about the landing.
No, sticking the landing. Yeah, it's how do you finish? You got to finish strong.
That's what she said.
That is true, though.
That's what she said.
No.
Yes, both.
You have to finish things. No, I think that's what is the difference between doing and not doing, and being an artist and not being an artist is like finishing your art form. So I think like you guys just said that kind of like offhandedly, like we've drank a lot of beer, but
that's what I always say.
Yeah.
That's why I say like when it comes to scoring, it's like, dude, I don't judge other than to score, and I really only score on the the landing. Yeah, your entire performance could have been pure shit. However, you fucking sold it to the end and you stuck that landing, you're getting a good score.
You got to do it to do it.
Yeah, man. Go big or go home.
You can't just think about it and talk about it. Got to do it.
Yeah, don't be about it.
We're there.
Don't talk about it. Be about it. Let's see. Now the beer's talking.
Go out and do something.
And the cider.
This man brews beer.
Dude, you know what? He's only been at it for like a very short time, and he's doing.
No, it's pretty good. The chocolate stout was actually very good. I'm a very big stout fan. It's like definitely like on the like more bitter side, and the like.
This one turned out a little bit more. That's why I said it.
But it has like the dark chocolate like taste to it. Yeah,
it reminds me of just biting into a dark chocolate.
Yeah,
it's got a nice little bit of mouthfeel too, though.
Do these have lactose in them? Do these beers have lactose?
This one does a little bit, though. It's only a tiny bit.
Word. I'm always curious.
And this is the only
I'm not a strict vegan.
See, that's why I like Round Guys. We don't use lactose.
I prefer not to.
Or extracts.
Whoa.
Dude.
Yeah, it was less than a pound. Yeah.
I'm a flat guy.
It was like a third of a pound.
After I work out a little bit, I'll be around.
I'll work out. Go look at that, buddy. Go look at that. Yeah, dude. Because I mean, when I had a restaurant with them, being in the position I was, I had like 7 jobs because I was very Jamaican about it. How many jobs you got? I got 7 jobs.
Yeah, man.
I would come in and pretty much have to like get right to work. So I was horrible at it. And all my staff knew it. Like one of their first questions after was like, "Hey, how are you?" It was like, "Have you eaten today?" And if I don't really respond, they're just like, they automatically go and get me food. And they're just like, "Here." Fuck. Thank you.
What was like your big dish when you created menus? What was like the best thing that you like make?
My best or my most favorite? Because there's a difference. Because it's like both. The one that
tell me both of those things.
Actually, you know what?
I'll tell you mine. You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
So I would actually say the thing that I made probably the best was my salsa verde.
Best.
Wow.
Because it was very much abuelita, like grandma, like, and I mean, I've had like real deal. I mean, over and over and over again, individuals from whether it was down south, out west, somehow or another, it's like they grew up with a grandma that knew how to make sauce. They came to my restaurant, had tacos, and they ordered the salsa verde. And they're just like, "We're going to need to speak to the chef."
Hell yeah.
And I come walking out and just, "Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hey, what's up?" They're just like, "All right." And they like slide the sauce in front of me. They're like, "Who showed you how to make this?" All right. So here's a little story. And I mean, I would tell them my quick background and stuff. But yeah, I got taught by abuelitas, like literal Mexican grandmothers. And that's not being racist. They were from Mexico.
You're not supposed to know how to make this.
Yeah, the fucking gringo as shit as I do. Blanquito. Yeah, this puto maricon is not supposed to know how abuelita makes her fucking salsa verde. That shit's not supposed to happen. However, so that was, I would say, my best because
like it was code was broken that you even knew.
Kind of, yeah. Just like,
like the way that they shove it over to you, like,
oh yeah.
How do you know how to make this?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Also, my fucking coleslaw. Oh my god, dude. I mean, like real deal people that know soul food, like good barbecue, are just like, you killed someone for this, right? Whose grandmother did you ransack? And that's not, you're not. Why are you white? Where are you from? What happened?
I had love.
Right. But yeah, no, the thing that I made the best though, that was just like, holy fuck, was like explosion of the most amazing flavors in your mouth, was my version of basically like Eggs Benedict. So it was my slow smoked pulled pork on. Oh yeah, dude.
Back when I used to not be a vegan, I used to go down on some pulled pork, the motherfucker.
But it was, we would do it with, I would make more or less a, like a cream sauce, which would be like the hollandaise, but it was a Mexi ranch. So it was chipotle adobo, over poached egg, but also, so you're getting the full stack of it where you get the sauce, the egg, the meat, and then, a nice piece of, oh yeah, dude.
I used to get that on like cornbread with jalapeno cornbread, like beneath that. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we would actually do it on, like full on English muffins. Cause I mean, it was
well, that's classic. Yeah.
It was, but because we weren't doing, but to me, it was like, that was brunch. It's like, dude, you got to have an English muffin because they have a specific flavor. So it wasn't even like fake English. Like, dude, I legit English muffin for my my Eggs Benedict, but doing with a very heavy, dry rubbed, I mean, good, almost like Carolina style, but without like serious mustard, just like heavy spice. but with brown sugar and everything mixed into it. And I mean, like a 9-hour smoke on like a 8-pound piece of pork loin.
Wow, that sounds like me. 9 hours of smoke.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I want to find a place that does a good huevos rancheros.
Dude, my huevos rancheros were also fucking bomb because our beans were dope as shit. I did a refried black bean with like onion and garlic, and dude, my barbecue sauce was insane. Like, dude, we literally made all the sauces from scratch in house. So everything the only thing we did not make were the fucking tortillas and bread. I left that to the professionals. We made everything else. Yeah, all the sauces, everything. Like if we were making a sauce or a saute, dude, we made everything from fucking scratch, even behind the bar.
Epic.
So I showed you mine. What did you show me yours? Sure.
I make very good Brussels sprouts. I would say that's kind of one of my best things that I make. I put a little balsamic, put a little Tabasco, put a little maple syrup on it.
You got to burn them a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, you got to roast them. Always roast at high temperatures. I also make very good tofu. My tofu is top notch. Whether you're trying to make it taste like eggs or you're trying to make it taste like meat, either way, I make it the best. Yeah.
JD's going to want to talk to you about that. She's always looking for some good recipes for vegan shit.
Yeah, no, I have a random combination of like black salt, nutritional yeast,
dude, a little bit of JD just talking about fucking black salt.
Yeah, a little bit of pepper and a little bit of turmeric.
Dude, you weren't there for that. That was another fucking that was that was the one I was
But like that's like my go-to egg seasoning on my tofu.
You have to air quote because some people aren't watching.
Yeah, no, I'm air quoting. But like the nutritional yeast, as long as you put a fuck ton of nutritional yeast on it, you get your B12. And then as long as you put a lot of black salt on it, it tastes like eggs. And like I have a stand-up joke about how with tofu egg, you can make it more eggy. You know, you could just pile on that sulfur salt and just make it smell like sulfur more and more and more, you know? But, you know, with regular eggs, you can't make regular eggs more eggy. You know, they're just eggs. But with tofu, you can make it more eggy with sulfur salt. you never thought that you wanted eggier eggs, you know? But now with tofu, you can make your tofu eggier. You never thought you wanted it, but now you can. Now you can. You can just put more and more salt. I just had a stack of black salt.
Sulfur is actually good to have in your diet, too.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you're a vegan, because you don't get enough salt, because you're not eating that meat salt.
The meat salt. Are you all right there? we gotta close up shop. I don't even know what to do right now. I don't. What do I do with my hands? Oh my god! Just
yeah, no, that yes, that is by me. Oh yeah, that is the epitome of
put it down by your side. Just seriously,
that is the only way to finish this show.
What?
Just skeet it all over the awesomeness, through the funny all over the place. You gave Mary Jane a pearl necklace. I think you missed the point of that story, Scarface.
Buffalo tofu, shout out. Make it as small as possible. Roasted at 450 degrees. It's going to be buffaloed the fuck out of it.
Bam!
Toss it in buffalo sauce. Stephen Ed's buffalo sauce on sale at ShopRite every fucking week.
Frank's Red Hot.
Is it on recall? I don't know. Stephen Ed's hot sauce. Why is it always on sale? I don't know. I got the garlic sauce. I used to get the habanero.
Paul's Boutique. Call me now.
We're in Brooklyn.
374. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. But yeah, no, we should wrap this up. It up. Wrap with me, which we want to thank our sponsors, Round Guys Brewing.
Love the Last Waltz. Their porter is amazing. It is very delectable. It has great taste. Also, their India Red Ale. Oh my gosh. I'm a Smithwick's guy, which is like the OG, Irish Red Ale, but you know,
we have Ancient Waters right now, Irish Red.
Ooh, maybe I'll have to check that out later.
Dude,
but very delicious at Round Guys Brewing. Also, check out Foreign Objects Brewing if it comes to your local beer distribution center. If you can go to my tap room that I am going to be running at least for the time being. So come out to Foreign Objects.
That has no CO2 right now.
We'll have CO2 by the time this podcast comes out.
We will have fixed the CO2. I promise. That is.
Hopefully we'll have more kegs too. My boss said he wants to talk. Hopefully he's not closing the brewery.
Got
knock on wood. But roundguysbrewery.com. If you want to get their sodas, seltzers, or beers,
What
check
types
them
of
out.
soda? Like root beer or what?
It is a strawberry lemonade. Well, pink lemonade. Pink lemonade is what it's classified
Mike's
as.
hard. Round
Lemonade
guys hard.
soda.
You can't say round guys hard because that sounds like a guy's dick.
Jeremy, the hedgehog. No, so that's the thing is the soda is legit soda. It's not spiked or anything.
Oh, they just carbonate. They have a carbonation facility in kegs.
Yeah, we do. But that's the thing though, is like, so Round Guys does, they've done like sponsors of like local bands and stuff. So they've made beers for them. Well, there's this band that is, they don't do anything. So they're like, hey, can you do that for us? But we're like, yeah, let's make them a soda. So they made them a fucking pink lemonade called Froggy Soda. That shit is I don't like sodas and I don't like fucking pink lemonade either. That shit is
I have a business opportunity to talk about. Let's sign off so that we can talk about that off camera. Yeah.
Redacted.
Redacted.
Roundguysbrewery.com. Check us out. We're all good. Yeah. Get their inventory, seltzer, sodas, beers, all that good stuff. But as always, this is, I'm telling you, and we have means. I was like, we gotta, but we have means to get a hold of us. Damn it, who changed the prompter? We have means to get a hold of us. Get off the shit. Yeah, drink. We always have means to get a hold of us. You can get all three of us at either ity@directionsinmusic.org or the humans, THEHUMANS at itystudios.com, as well as Gemini or Philly D at both at directionsmusic.org or at itystudios.com. This is 107.9 Smooth Jazz.
All right, stop that.
But fam, we appreciate you so much. We really do. You're dope as shit. We thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Philly D.
Mr. Gemini.
Special
and I've been Jordan Freed. Check me out at JFreeze, JFREEEZE, and at Late Night Hump. Let's fucking go.
MOUSE. Yeah, but yeah, fam, as always, we appreciate you so much. Please come back again, hit us up, do all that good stuff, but be good to yourself, be good to everything else.
Much love.
Peace.
Meow.
Had to do that for Sarah.